Hey Freedom Grillers, today we're going to take a look at the CZ P10 and its ability to co-witness with all the Holosun optics. And for those of you who don't know what co-witnessing means, all I'm talking about is when the optic is installed, how much of the front iron sight you're able to see through the optic. That way, in case of any optic failures, you're able to still use the iron sights to aim. And as a bonus, I have the CZ P10F with suppressor height sights from CZ themselves, so these are from the factory. So I figured I'd compare the two of them while I have them on hand. That way, in case you did pick up the F or C model with the suppressor height sights, you'll be able to know what optics you'll be able to install. Now the CZ P10 is pretty cool in the sense that it could install all of the Holosun K series optics. It has its own SCS optic, and it could install all of the RMR optics. I'm going to start with showing everything on the C version and not the F. The F will be second. And right off the bat, there is the Holosun SCS P10. Now that's going to be the only optic that I'm going to show you in this whole series that does not need a plate installed. And just so you know, to install any of the RMR optics, which also includes the 407C and the 507C ACSS, you're going to need a plate from CH. Okay, and with that plate installed, it unfortunately is not going to give you any co-witness. So that's going to apply to all of the RMR optics for the C. So that includes the 407C, the 507C, the 508T, and the 509T. And for the K series optics, we are again going to turn to CH. I've tested out other plates, and CH is just the thinnest of all the plates I've tested. And because of that, it'll give you a better co-witness without changing anything with the original iron sights that come on the slide. And one thing to note here, the SCS carry is included in the K series, but if you're going to use an SCS optic, just go with the SCS P10 because the SCS carry needs that adapter plate, and the SCS P10 is a direct fit. All right, now we're gonna do the F, and hopefully you can see it better here, but the F does have slightly larger rear iron sights, and it definitely has a taller front iron sight as well. Okay, we're back to the RMR plate from CH, and with that installed on the F, we do get a co-witness, so we're gonna do all of the RMR optics in a second here. Now for the 509T, so you're not plate stacking, which would obviously defeat the whole point of getting a co-witness. CZ also has its own 509T specific plate. That way you're using one plate instead of two. Unfortunately, that still does not co-witness. And since CH makes a DPP plate, I'm also going to show it with the SCS 320. Again, if you wanted an SCS optic, unless you like this look, the SCS P10 is going to be the best bet because that's a direct fit. And then again, for the SCS P10F, we're turning to CH for the K series. If you're using the 407K, use the Holo K, or the 507K, use that plate. And for everything else, use the CZ EPS plate. All right, there's every Holosun that will install on the CZ P10 with the regular iron sights. Obviously, the SCS P10 is going to give you the best co-witnessing. That's because it's designed for this platform, so there's no plates needed at all. And the K series will also give you a pretty decent co-witness. Now with the CZ P10s that have the suppressor height iron sights from CZ, they obviously give you a lot more options. You're able to do any of the RMR series minus the 509T with a co-witness, and you're able to do the SCS 320 if you wanted to do that. Again, you need the suppressor height iron sights to co-witness with all of those. And the SCS P10 with these iron sights, in my opinion, takes up too much of the window. So just keep that into consideration if you have this model. All of the optics and plates on today's video can be found at freedomgorilla.com. And as always, thanks for watching.